What's up, guys? It's Hitch here, back with another episode of Hitch Talks Too Much, and check out this ballin' hat, though. So to kick it off, we're going to start with a little bit of a league update. So the top three teams as of now are Aware, FaZe, and Just Us. And it's unfortunate to see teams like Nation and TK and Rise struggling. It shows, it really shows how much online affects some of these teams, and especially some of the chemistry between the teams is really starting to get to them. So let's just hope to see, some of these teams pick it up as far as their record and things like that. I have high hopes because we've seen it done in the past. As you know, Noble last year started off the league 0-8 and just still went 8 throughout the entire series and throughout the entire duration of the league. So that's basically just a little bit of an update, and we're really early into the league anyway. So I'm gonna go watch some league matches right after I finish recording this, so I'm stoked about it. And one of the cooler things that was announced over this past week is that UMG will be teaming up with Perfect Alliance. And if you don't know what Perfect Alliance is, basically they are an organization that have been on their grind for a long time. They've been throwing on tournaments and show matches and really catering to the amateur community and trying to get some exposures to some of these guys, giving them the hype playing on stream with casters and things like that. So they're teaming up with UMG and they're forming a semi-pro league. So it's basically what MLG is doing with the professional players in the MLG league, but it's for just the step under that, the semi-pro level. So I think this is genius, and I'm amazed that we're already to this point. I've been wanting to see, the semi-pro thing come back into the scene, because it used to be a title that was given to some players back in Black Ops 1 and things like that. But then over the course of the last few years, we realized we didn't really need that because there wasn't that many players involved in the scene in general. But now there are. The level of the talent pool that we have right now is incredible. There's so many good players, and as we're seeing with teams like Carnage and we have players like Goddard X and Huke and who else, like Llama God, like all these players that everybody knows is dominant, and they just still don't have that team or that outlet to compete. I'm really close with a lot of the people in the amateur and semi-pro now, I guess, scene, like the Revenge guys, Carnage, Stunner, all of these teams that are at every event, really competing their best, but just are waiting for that one big break. This could be it. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, I will put the links into the description of how to qualify. There's going to be 2 online qualifiers, and then there's going to be some more that qualify through UMG coming up, the UMG Orlando LAN tournament, and then the league actually starts on January the 12th. So I am, as former UMG Hitch, I am extremely excited about this. And in not Call of Duty news, but esports news in general, there was the first real major Halo LAN for the Master Chief Collection was this past weekend. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I never got the chance to really fully invest in Halo at its prime. I was really just kind of watching a little bit of Call of Duty at the time, and then I was really into the sniping scene and things like that. I never really got into it. I've never really played the game. But as time has gone on and I've learned more about the scene, I've gone back and watched it, and I watched montages, and I went through a Halo streak, and so this is kind of like the first time I really got to see some of my favorite players that I learned about after Halo had pretty much died, really play the game again, and so I was super excited about it. So Halo is doing a league as well, kind of like Call of Duty is doing, but a little bit different. You can earn points through online tournaments, and then LAN wins obviously are a lot more points, and then as well as a money prize. So, and then they're going to do a series of those and then at the very end there's going to be a champion and a crowned team, I guess you could say. I don't really know the full details about it, but it looks very organized as of now. So as with everything that first starts out, there was some issues with the streams. The audio was very subpar to what we're used to as esports has developed. Some delays in the stream kept occurring. It got DDoSed a few times. And whenever there's a problem, the internet becomes the internet and people start raging and saying that Halo has completely died. They don't give it a chance to ever come back or to support it at all. And there's already, so much hate towards Iron Gaming TV, which is the company that is throwing the tournaments, and Golden Boy and Twitch and all these people that are so invested in this. They're getting hate, and I don't understand how people can't say it's not exciting. Yes, there were stream issues. There are stream issues with any tournament, any esport thing ever. Actually, anything that ever streams, there are stream issues. Even on television, football games have stream issues all the time. I mean, I can't get over the delusion that happens sometimes. And, you can't say that Halo's not exciting because,
I don't think. Oh, came over flat. One shot. Oh, yeah! One shot top middle, Darius. One shot top middle, Darius. He's outside top center. He's outside top center. Look at top mid. Our nades. Two dead, guys. He's our ramp. Our ramp. I'm on their flag. Nice play, Justin. Top center looking at me. I don't know help. Top center looking at me. I don't see top mid. Bottom middle on me. You guys are getting dominated.
So yeah, as you see there, Pistola going ham on the competition. CLG did amazing, came in first place after a super intense hype finals. I would have put that in the video, but unfortunately I can't find the POVs anywhere. So hopefully they upload those soon, and if they even can, because it's not in the rebroadcast. So CLG, and then EG came in second, with Optic Gaming coming in third. And the last thing we're going to talk about today is Cloak and Stem. So for some god knows reason, Cloak and Stem is still allowed in all tournaments, all online tournaments and ladders and the MLG League. So Cloak and Stem have caused many frustrations even since the game was first being played in like the first couple of days, and it was used every once in a while at MLG Columbus, and people thought it was going to be used in the league until so many people are doing videos on it saying that it just needs to be banned. I've heard both sides of the argument. I've heard it definitely needs to be banned, and then I've heard that professional players just don't know how to adapt, and I don't understand that way of thinking. I feel like since this is Hitch Talks Too Much, I can share my own opinion on it. So in every single situation, there should be able to be some sort of counter. So with Juggernaut in COD 4, you had stopping power to counter that, and with Stem, there is nothing to make your bullets more powerful, so you could say. And then with Cloak, there's no way to make you not cloaked. I don't understand how that's even in there in the first place. When I say in there, I don't mean in the game in general. Obviously, it caters to the public audience, which we need as Call of Duty to survive. But in competitive rule sets, I don't know why it was even allowed in the first place. I mean, if you watch some of these teams, they'll be shooting at people and you'll just be like, and then the other person's just like. So yeah, a few professional players have done videos on it, like Scump and Crim6. Sharp did one. Nex made a video, a death montage when he's just dying a lot playing Carnage, and I thought that was really entertaining. Marky B did one from overseas. So it's very obvious that a lot of these players are frustrated with it. And with that being said, there has actually been a pact, I guess, an unwritten or maybe even written rule throughout all the teams that are in the league that they are not going to use any of these things. They're not going to use Stem or Cloak or Rapid Fire or Threat Grenades. And Hover. They're not going to use any of that stuff, and so it's extremely, like, it's 10 times more spectator friendly now than it used to be with invisible little Harry Potters running around the map. So I'm really glad that happened, but that does leave us all the other players kind of in a little bit of a weird scenario. You know, all of us that play online matches, GB matches, and online tournaments, like what are we supposed to do about this situation? Hopefully it becomes officially banned very soon, but I guess we'll see in the next few weeks. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of Hitch Talks Too Much. Thank you so much for watching. I got a really good response from last week's video. And you know, it really just means a lot because I'm trying to grow my channel, and I think this is a good series to start that on because you know, we'll be able to talk with each other about the community that we are so passionate about. So with that being said, I will leave you guys with the question of the day, which is, how do you think the Halo tournament went, and are you excited about it in the future? Are you excited about the future of Halo and the future of esports in general, as hopefully Call of Duty and Halo can grow together? So that will do it. This has been Hitch and the dope Pokemon hat, and I will see you next time. Peace.